Welcome back. Welcome back to part 3 of the worst date I had so far in 2026 at the Desi Banks comedy show, Philadelphia. So I'm like, where we going? He like, oh, don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm like, don't do what? I can ask you where we going. So he like, no, not like that. Like, do you mind if I like take the car back to my house? Because I don't want to drive it no more. I don't want to get into no more accidents. This car costs a lot of money. I understand. Okay, cool. Mind you, I'm like, where do you live? He like, I live like off 5th and Erie. Mind you, we on Broad Street. So I'm like, we like right there by Erie. So I'm like, okay, go ahead. In my head, I'm like, I should tell this man like I'm not coming into his house. And low-key, he wasn't even giving me like he was on that type time anyway. So we get there to his house and he doesn't get like straight out the car. He like sits there and he's just like, oh my God, like this shit is crazy. Like I'm like, so you know it's okay, like it's fine. So he's just sitting there. Now he's just sitting there, he's just quiet. And I'm just like, I'm tired. So like, yeah. I was like, go warm up the car, I'm tired or whatever. And he's like, you mind stepping into my house? I'm like, no, I'm good. He like, oh dang, like you can't step into the crib real fast. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm chilling. I was like, I'll wait for you right here. I don't gotta come in. So he was like, dang, you can't come in. So I was like, no, I can't. He like, oh, dang, that's crazy. But all right. I was like, yeah, like, the fuck? So I'm like, leave the car on, it's cold, like, whatever. So he like, no, you don't want to come in, so you don't get no heat. And slams the door. Like, I'm like, excuse me? Ain't no fucking way. Like, what the fuck you mean I don't get no heat because I ain't coming to your crib? I'm sitting there like, okay, you might have ate with that one. Cool. So I'm sitting there, I'm clicking the button to his car because I'm like, bitch, I finna get some heat or you finna not have a car. He took them fucking keys. So he walked back over, he like, come on. So I'm like, all right, you could tell he low-key had an attitude. He gets in the car, he like, dang, that's crazy. Like, you ain't want to come in or whatever. So I'm like, I don't know you. I'm like, it's not that crazy. You gotta respect it. I said, be respectful. I said no. So, you know, he's still trying to play the sweet, like, all right, yeah, you're right. We get to driving. He gets to the corner. He turns back around and comes back to the house. So he like, hold on, I gotta run in the crib real fast. So I'm looking back and forth and shit. Like, I'm anticipating anything. I got my knife in my hand. Because we ain't doing that. Mind you, he comes back out like 15 minutes later. That was a long ass time because that truck was cold. He gets back in. We get to driving. So it's snow in the window. So I'm like, yo, you know, like, I'm like, get the snow. I was like, get the snow off your windshield. He like, dang, can I get some time? My bad. I'm trying to help you. The fuck? So he like, oh no, like not like that. Like, I'm just still mad because the bitch hit my car. So we get to driving, getting on our way to my house. Child, don't you know he opens up his mouth to say, yeah, if I never was with you, I never would have got into a car accident. Excuse me? I'm like, you're the one who invited me. So what do you mean? So he's like, I'm just saying, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, like, if I never was out here, I never would have got into an accident. I wouldn't be coming out of my pockets with all this money and and whole time he's hyper shit about paying this, that, and the third on his car. He's driving this bitch like a hoopty. He hit a curb. He's hitting every single pothole in Philadelphia. So he proceeds to say again, oh yeah, at this point, I'm thinking you're bad luck. I'm thinking you're bad luck. So now I'm just like, because I was sitting there quiet while he was talking. So now I'm just sitting there like, how the fuck am I bad luck? How am I bad luck? What did I do? Sir, this ain't none of my fault. I was like, I wasn't driving your car or neither was I driving her car. I was like, it was her fault. She was coming out. She wasn't paying attention, and she was drunk. He like, yeah, you right. I'm not trying to say it like it's your fault or nothing. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying like, dang, that shit crazy. Mind you, he's going to my crib, but he's taking the longest way. He says, oh, I done spent all this money, and I spent way more than I was supposed to tonight. I'm just looking like, when the check came, it was only $80. The check was $80. And that's the split for the both of us. So it's 40 for you, 40 for me. So how much? You didn't really spend that much, sir. He comes out of his fucking mouth to say, like, oh my God, I'm so mad. I need a nut. So I was like, bruh. I'm like, a nut from who? I'm like, I was like, what? I was like, huh? He's like, oh, no, not like that, not you. Well, I mean, I was trying to get you to come in the house, but you wasn't trying to come in, so. I said, you was trying to get what from me? Because you was trying to get what from me? He ignores me. So I said, I repeat myself, you was trying to get what from me? He still ignores me. So I said, you better fucking ignore me. You better fucking ignore me. Fuck is wrong with you? Because you trying to get what? Well, he ignores me. He's in the phone. He starts talking to the lady, the cop lady. He starts like, you know, how you talk to text. He's talking and texting and driving and shit. So he's like, yeah, like I told you, I was stealing your daughter's phone. He's talking all this. And then he's trying to like engage me in a conversation, trying to like throw me off of like what the fuck he just said. Like trying to make it seem like, oh, he never said that shit. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. We pull up to my house. Give him a little hug or whatever. He's like, because he bought a bottle or whatever. He's like, you want the bottle? He gives me the bottle of liquor and shit. So I'm like, all right, thank you. So mind you, if it was just left, we would have left off from here, right here. We'd have been good. It wouldn't have been no hard feelings, no nothing. You feel me? He comes out his mouth. I'm in mid getting out the car. Door open. I'm in mid getting out the car. He comes out his mouth like, but it's crazy how you ain't want to come in my house. God damn. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah, it's just crazy you ain't want to come in my house. So I'm halfway in the car, halfway out. I was like, I don't know you, sir. I wasn't just about to come in your house. And mind you, I mentioned to this man when we was on the phone before we ever came on this date. He asked me, he said, what are you looking for? I said nothing. I'm not looking for nothing. I'm not looking to have sex with nobody. I'm not looking to date nobody. I'm not looking to be in a relationship. Like, I'm not looking to do none of that shit right now. Like, I'm not looking to pursue nobody. And I told him this prior to the date. So it's not like, and I also mentioned I was celibate. I mentioned all of this on the phone 2 days before we ever went out. You could have reneged, like you already knew, oh, she's not even on that type time. She's not finna, I'm not finna have no happy ending. So he comes out his mouth to say, oh, so how many times we gonna have to do this before you can come into my house? So I said, to do what? He was like, all of this, like, how many times we gonna have to do all this before you come to my crib? I was like, sir, like I mentioned on the phone, I'm not looking to have sex with you. I'm not looking to have sex with nobody. I was like, I'm celibate. I was like, I told you this on the phone, correct? He's like, no, I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Like, you couldn't even step in my house. Like, you couldn't even step in. Like, I do this, that, and the third for myself. Like, whatever the fuck. Like, so he like, I know you be out here fucking all these dirty niggas. Pardon me? I said, you don't know me. You don't know what the hell I do. You don't know who I talk to. So please. I was like, and you was just bitching and moaning about $80. What are we talking about? Earlier in the show, one of the comedians mentioned something about a rose. So he touches base today. He proceeds to say, oh, you're probably going to go in there and get your rose and go, like, you probably going to get your rose that you got off of Amazon. So now I'm just trying to be funny and shit. I'm like, I didn't even get it from Amazon, but okay. So He like, oh, you just got any excuse, Dale. You just got any excuse. So he comes out of his mouth. He's like, yeah, well, I do this, that, and the third for myself. I go to work every day. I pay my bills. I pay my car notes. I do this. I take care of myself. I wined and dined you all night. Yeah, like, that's the least you could have did is stepped into my house. Wined and dined? We went to a comedy show. I had fun. I've been wined and dined before. That wasn't it. I'm like, what was the least I could have done? What was you planning on doing? Because earlier you just said you was trying to get a nut when I stepped in your crib, but previous to that, you just told me if I come into your house, you wasn't going to do nothing with me. Now is you do this, and that, third for yourself, and that's the least I could have done is stepped in your house. Pretty much gave you the nut that you was looking for. Because I'm confused. I'm like, because you do this, that, and the third for yourself, I should have came in your house and what? Fucked you? Had sex with you? Did what? I mean, I'm not, if that's how you took it, if that's how you took it, that's not what I was saying. That's not what I said. What were you saying? I said elaborate. Let's unpack this real fast. Explain to me how I was supposed to take that. Explain to me how I was supposed to take you taking care of yourself and doing everything you should do as a man for yourself, and you taking a woman out that you was actually interested in, and you wined and dined me, and that I should have gave you pussy because of all of that. I mean, I was looking for it from you, but you ain't want to step in. So you wanted me to fuck you. The least I could have done from you spending your $80 on me was stepped in your house and had sex with you. I say, just because you do all them things for yourself does not mean I should give you pussy. So he's like, that's not what I was saying. I said, what were you saying? Well, if you step back in the car, I could tell you, get back in the car. I don't have to step back in the car for you to tell me what you have to say. You're like, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. What's not what you said? You didn't say you was a man who took care of yourself, and that's the least I could have done is stepped in your house and did something with you? That's not what you said? Oh, no, that's not what I said. So I just shook my head. I'm like, cool. You're a gaslighter. Goodbye. Have a nice night. I kindly shut the door because I'm just not for the energy this year. Be for real. Niggas every day do this, that, and the third for themselves. I done been on trips with niggas and they never even opened up their goddamn mouth for pussy. I mean, they got some, but, they ain't even forced the issue. Like, you feel me? Like, they wasn't like, oh, well, this is what you need to do. You need to give me some pussy. What are you trying to say? You want to, like the bull said, you want to throw rocks and hide your hand. You want to say shit, you expect people to just accept what you say. And that's not it. I was over that date. I blocked that man. I enjoyed the rest of my night. I'm like, sir, please. I thought he was trying to slip me something at one point. Because he just kept grabbing my cup inside the car. Why are you grabbing my cup? Oh, we was drinking off each other all night. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. I made sure of it. I made sure where I set my cup down. Because I don't trust you. I don't know you. Every time you reach for your cup, I'm glancing down to see what cup you're grabbing. I was on point, sir. You never grabbed my cup. We never drunk off each other. My drink had a lid on it as well, ladies. I don't trust these niggas. Like, y'all, nope, y'all should not trust these niggas. I went right into Wawa, grabbed 2 little disposable cups, the little, you know what Wawa is, put the lid on it, and brought it out for both of us. Had 2 cups for both of us. You have your cup, I have my cup. We have lids on our cups. No way you can get in my drink, no way I can get into your drink. All he fucking did is waste my time. I had fun at the Desi Banks comedy show, but other than that, sir, you could have kept all of it. I would have had more. The whole time I'm at the concert, I'm thinking like, I would have had more fun being here with my bitches. This shit was awkward. I was having more fun talking to the couple beside me than I was having talking to that nigga. Man, thanks for watching my story though, because like, child, I just can't. But like, comment, subscribe, whatever, do all that. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what y'all thinking. Like, am I tripping? Let me know. But I'm out.